What's going on, guys? Before we hop into this commentary, just want to run past you guys. Yes, I know the gameplay started just a little late. I actually forgot to start recording for this clip. I was actually not even going to record this at all, but after I got the first VTOL that you see that I got right here, I had to record because I knew these guys were some bots. I'm like, yo, I got the lobby. I finally got it. I need to get this clip. If I don't get it, I'm going to hate myself forever. So I got some insane gameplay for you guys today. I actually went 118 kills in this game and I believe 7 deaths. I absolutely popped off. I'm not going to lie. It was probably one of my best games I've had in this game. I'm not sure, but it sure as hell feels like my best game I played in this game. But just want to let you guys know that I am aware that I, cut out the first half of the gameplay. Not even the first half, just like the first 8 kills. But enough with the gameplay. I just want to sit down and discuss the actual commentary that I've planned out for today. And that is actually about the hackers. And I actually need to pull this up for myself as well, so you might hear a little click there, so I can see what I'm going to be looking at. But Infinity Ward actually put out something to address the community, because as you guys know, the community has been in an uproar when it comes to hackers. Whether it's Warzone or Ground War or 6v6, it doesn't matter what game which you're playing. A lot of people are experiencing players who are actually hacking. 110% legit. I've been getting it constantly in Warzone. Ground War has been getting a little bit better, even though I still do occasionally see them from time to time. But a ton of my friends that I see that play this game all the time post clips 24/7 of hackers, legitimate proof, video proof. It's no way these people are not hacking. I know a difference from a hacker and from a person who is actually skilled. Trust me, I watch tons of YouTube videos of very well-skilled players like Shroud or Nate Gibson or AccuLite. I know what a well-trained PC player looks like compared to a hacker. A lot of people accuse PC players of hacking a lot, and I've seen people, personal friends of mine, accuse people of hacking as well, and I get killed by them, and they're clearly not hacking. But it's hard to notice when you don't play PC too much. But I've been noticing a lot of hardcore hacking in this game, and it's to the point where the community is not very happy. How could you be happy that you paid $60 for a game? And it's not just Warzone, which is free. A free-to-play game, understandable. I want them to fix it, but I'm not going to be that angry about it. As long as they do it within a certain amount of time and it's not too long, we're not waiting months and months and months for an answer, then I'll be happy with a free-to-play fix. But when your actual $60 game is littered with hackers, it's bad. It's almost worse than going on like Modern Warfare 2 or Call of Duty 4 on console and trying to find a game, a legitimate lobby on one of those titles. This game is actually getting that bad to the point that a lot of people are complaining, a lot of people are noticing, and it's becoming a mainstream issue. So they actually, Infinity Ward, the studio, went out and released a statement to us letting us know additional things to what they're trying to do to prevent the hackers. And it's actually, I guess it's a little joke going around the Call of Duty community of people saying that it's going to be like, hacker versus hacker skill-based matchmaking now, because you guys know how Modern Warfare is so thick with skill-based matchmaking. Now it's, instead of our skill-based matchmaking, it's going to be a hacker version of skill-based matchmaking. But apparently, Infinity Ward is doing their best job to try to prevent these hackers. And one of the things that they're going to try to do is they're going to pretty much find the hackers or find people that people are accusing of hacking, look at them, see if they're actually doing it, and going ahead, if they can't ban everybody at once, putting these individuals, if they're suspicious enough, into their own lobby. So it's only hackers in one game, which is justice in my personal opinion. As long as they're not playing with me, I could care less. Let them hack. Let them do what they want in your video game. That's actually an insanely smart business move by Activision. Why take away from the money, If you ban these individuals, they're just going to have to either repurchase the game for multiplayer, or they could just easily re-download Warzone, however they have to do it. I've never been banned, so I don't have to worry about any of these issues. But I'm assuming they could just, re-get the game, or they're just completely off of it, and they'll move on to another game. But if you don't ban them, and you just allow them to continue hacking, and that's what they just enjoy doing, just to be really saucy and stuff like that, and then you put them in their own little playlist, they'll still be playing, they'll still be spending money in your store, they'll be spending money on your battle pass just to get their hacks in. But at the same time, not everybody wants to hack just to have fun with hacks. A lot of people who hack, like I already made a video on this, do it to just, put other people down, to bring misery to others. And those people probably will not enjoy being matched up with other hackers because that's not what they're looking for. They're not looking to just, mess around, have a bunch of fun in this game like GTA hackers or something, spawning in stupid stuff into this game to just make it enjoyable. They're not trying to do that. They're trying to ruin other people's experiences. So they're going to be mad about being matched up in these hacker versus hacker lobbies. But I could care less. Like I said, as long as they're staying away from me, I'm all good. That's all that matters. Keep the lobbies clean and keep the hackers at a specific distance so we don't have to deal with them all the time. Infinity Ward also mentioned something that is very important as well, which will, encourage players to report others as well, because as you know, a lot of people at certain points don't even bother reporting players. They could care less because they think their word doesn't matter or doesn't mean anything, when in reality it does, but there's no confirmation to let you know that, what you said or what you did even, matters, if it has anything to do with anything. So at a certain point, people just stop reporting. They just stop, bothering with it, and they just move on to the next lobby and hope it's no hackers there. And that's bad because then the hackers can continue hacking. Nobody's there to report them. Nobody's there to see them. And Infinity Ward is too busy working on their game. I'm sure they don't play their game, obviously, because they haven't fixed any of this stuff. So if they're not playing their game, they don't see these hackers. So they rely on the community to do this, just basically this type of work. So now they're going to actually send you an in-game confirmation to let you know if the player you reported actually got banned. Now, of course, like I said, it's going to be a lot of players out there who just think an average good PC player is a hacker. And then, they're going to put some type of report on them and they're not going to get banned. And once again, these players are going to think that they're not getting listened to or anything. So it might be a good idea if Infinity Ward also lets out a message to let you know if they're not banned, they're just, they're a decent player, or we did a background check and they're not hacking, you might have misunderstood. Just give players an indication whether the person that they reported got banned or if they did not get banned. Because if you don't send anything, if you give them no clarification on what they sent that report for, they're just not going to do it. And what that's going to do is it's going to make it a very hacker-friendly game. They can just go, and hackers at that point will know that they could just go into Modern Warfare and nobody's going to bother. They don't care. They're just going to allow them to sit there and do their thing, and then they'll move on to another lobby. So you got to make sure that the people who want to ban players, the people who want to report players, get a confirmation of some sort so they know what they said is heard. Also, another amazing feature that they mentioned will be coming soon. They didn't really say a specific date like they did for the rest because the, the confirmation code, if you're a cheater or the person who reported gets banned, that's coming this week. They also talked about, the cheater versus cheater skill-based matchmaking. That's coming this week as well, I believe. But this feature right here is going to be coming a little bit later. We don't know what later is, maybe a couple of weeks, a few weeks, possibly a month. We don't know, but it's a good feature regardless, and hopefully it comes very soon, which is a report a player function to the kill cams and the spectator modes and stuff like that, which is really needed because for PC it's easy at certain points to, report certain players or find them, but overall I feel like it's just very impossible to find these players to report them, especially for console. So it needs to be a better way, a more functional way for players who are either on PlayStation or Xbox to be able to, put a report down on these players without having to go through too much work. And this feature will really allow you to do this because if your team or your squad dies to a random squad who, beat you, and you feel like you got beamed, you could spectate them. You could spectate each and every player. You could see what they're like, see what they're doing, see what other engagements they're getting in. And if they're clearly hacking, there's going to be a report feature right there on the spectator mode that you can go ahead and click, report the player, easy as that. But overall, guys, I'm very happy. I'm glad to see that Infinity Ward is finally taking charge of the whole hacker situation. They're actually, taking a stand here. And I appreciate it as well because, to be honest, I thought they were probably just going to leave it and just not worry about it. Let the hackers take over. Who cares? That was their mentality for this whole year, Who cares? We're only going to have this game for 1 year. We're going to do what we want. We don't care what the community wants. They're just going to move on to the next title anyways. But this is something that I'm very happy that they decided to do. They're not going to wait on it. They're not going to postpone it. They're just going to do it. And they're doing it right now as well. And this is going to make the servers a lot more enjoyable because currently in Warzone, it's hard for players to have a good time. Like I said, these are like 25-minute long matches. You don't want to spend 25 minutes or 20 minutes getting to end zone just to die from a hacker. That's such a waste of time. Nobody wants to spend their time like that. So this is just an amazing thing that Infinity Ward is finally doing. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like. If you guys dislike it, if you want to chat with me or see what I'm talking about, you follow me over on Twitter at JbowenDaMan. And also you want to catch me live stream, I do that over on Twitch at JbowenDaMan. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.